Welcome to Vistas Trove, your passport to discover breathtaking destinations. Join us as we uncover the world's hidden gems and iconic landmarks. Get ready to explore, experience, and be inspired. Your adventure starts here. Welcome to France, a hexagon of wonders, where every corner reveals a new adventure. From the peaks of the Alps to the sun-kissed coastlines, let's embark on a journey through the 10 best places to visit in France. First stop, Paris in the spring. The city of light blooms with cherry blossoms, cheese markets, and endless cafe terraces. Rent a bike and explore the Seine, or stroll along the Canal Saint-Martin. Don't miss the breathtaking view from Montmartre, where the basilica-crowned hill offers a panorama of the city. For food lovers, spring is the perfect time to indulge in fresh goat cheese, creamy Saint-Marcellin, and the tail end of winter's Mont d'Or. Visit fromageries like Quatre Hommes and Parole de Fromager, where you can even attend cheese school or visit the upcoming cheese museum. Cherry blossoms paint Jardin des Tuileries, Jardin des Plantes, and local secret Parc de Sceaux pink. Cafe terraces bloom, and rooftop bars and restaurants like Vegetarian, creatures atop Central Department Store Galleries Lafayette emerge from hibernation. Paris festival calendar explodes with events, making it the perfect time to experience the city's unique energy and romance. Next, Arcachon on the Atlantic coast. This retro-chic seaside town offers a deep, golden sand beach that laces the seafront, with 4 quarters named after the seasons. Arcachon is unpretentious and charming, with a shoal of tasty seafood restaurants serving locally farmed oysters. Reserve a table at Chez Pierre for an unforgettable dining experience. If you have several days to spare, pair bucket and spade beach days with a coastal 2-wheel spin to Europe's mightiest sand dune, Dune du Pilat. Take a boat trip across the bay to Cap Ferret, where you can clamber up a storybook lighthouse, surf on pine-scented beaches, and explore a traditional oyster farming village. For the adventurous, sea kayaking with Arcachon, kayak. Adventure to Île aux Oiseaux, a chameleon of a bird island that almost disappears at high tide, is a must. For hikers and wildlife lovers, Parc National de la Vanoise is a dream. This oldest national park in France embraces 529 square kilometers of mountain peaks, glaciers, and pastoral valleys in the French Alps. World-class ski resorts, Val d'Isère and Tignes, are household names, particularly among powder addicts and springtime skiers. But it's the hundreds of miles of summertime hiking trails, including the mythical GR5 from Lake Geneva in Haute-Savoie to Nice on the Med, and wildlife, watching opportunities that truly make this park a gem. Well-marked trails, spaghetti beneath 107 mighty peaks above 3,000 meters, home to France's largest colony of wild ibex. Don't miss the dramatic day hike to Lac des Vaches, a lake at an altitude of 2,318 meters that doubles as pasture for grazing cows in August, when the lake completely dries. Other months, you can walk on water across a 210-meter-long boardwalk of stone slabs, traversing its moraine-fringed length. Planning tip: pick up park information and trail maps at the Maison du Parc, in the small alpine village of Pralognan-la-Vanoise, a 1.5-hour drive from Chambéry in Savoie. The Loire Valley is a fairy tale come true. Nowhere does chateau like France, and for first-timers, the chateau-strewn Loire Valley, an hour's hop by train from Paris to Tours, assures instant immersion. Roman oenophiles first planted vines on the banks of the River Loire, and French royalty had a ball in megalomaniacal pleasure palaces and weekend hunting retreats during the Renaissance. 440 Château de Chambord, garden-graced Château de Villandry and Chaumont-sur-Loire, and hopelessly romantic Château de Chenonceau must be seen to be believed. Forget traipsing through endless fusty rooms filled with dated trappings. Chateau hopping in this emblematic valley is about observing deer at dawn on Jambour's colossal forested estate, watching foxhounds wolf down 100 kilograms of meat in 10 seconds flat at Chateau de Cheverny, and feasting on 5 centuries of history at Gothic to Renaissance Chateau de Blois during a Son et Lumière or Sound and Light show. To bond with grassroots river life, navigate the Loire in a traditional flat-bottom tour, and overnight in a bivouac camp on its riverbanks. Planning tip: Chateau hop by bike. Research cycling routes, bike rental, cyclist-friendly accommodations, and more with Loire à Vélo. Join the dots between castles around Blois with Les Châteaux à Vélo cycling trails. Bordeaux, the handsome wine city, is where English merchants rolled barrels of claret from quayside to ship in the 15th century, and wine growers stunned the world with mind-blowing Médoc and Saint-Émilion Reds 3 centuries on. This city pairs top-drawer vintages with easily accessible visits around ancestral estates. Memorable stops on a tasting grand tour around Bordeaux include the Guggenheim of Wine, La Cité du Vin, a wine flight at the superlative bar à vin inside Maison du Vin de Bordeaux, backstage cellar tours in town at Château Les Carmes Haut-Brion and out of town at Château Linge-Bage, with state-of-the-art winemaking facilities designed by the architect son of Pey, creator of the Louvre Glass Pyramid. Planning tip: reserve cellar tours and lunch tables well in advance. In Saint-Émilion, dine among sun-soaked vines at Château Troplong-Mondo's Les Belles Perdrix Vineyard Restaurant. In the Médoc, Nomade is the wine lover's gourmet secret. Normandy, in northern France, is extraordinary for its light, which spawned Impressionism. French painter Claude Monet painted and repainted Rouen's masterpiece cathedral obsessively in the late 19th century. Ditto for sunrise in UNESCO port town Le Havre and backyard water lilies on his flowery country estate in Giverny. Admire Impressionism's many Norman subjects from all angles on an art lover's pilgrimage. Set up your easel to capture Étretat's iconic white chalk cliffs on canvas. Wade across sand at low tide to visit Gothic Abbey Mont Saint-Michel. Hop between art galleries in fashionable Honfleur and among oyster beds in the picture postcard fishing village of Saint-Vaast-la-Hougue. Don't miss Camembert, a visit to the village's Ferme du Champ Secret, where rounds of buttery AOP Camembert cheese are still made with unpasteurized milk fresh from the farm's herd of Normandy cows, is unforgettable. When the urge hits to rattle past a cinematic mirage of vineyards, fruit orchards, and indigo blue water, ride the rails aboard a slow train along the Côte d'Azur. Beach blessed stops on the coastal route along the Med between Ansang Hier and Italianate Menton include red carpets, Cannes Picasso's Antibes ochre-hued fishing village, Villefranche-sur-Mer, the seaside wedge of hilltop village, Aise and Monaco, the world's second smallest country, embrace lazy beach days, lively bar nights, sensational modern art museums, historic gardens, and open-air markets in spades. The ultimate train journey south, a couchette in a sleeper aboard the revived Train Bleu from Paris to Nice, beloved by 19th century Hivernals. From 1896 onwards, they began arriving in the Riviera capital by train, in search of warmth, sunshine, and nourishing sea air. Planning tip: pair coastal train trips with an inland rail adventure to the perfume-making town of Grasse of Grid into Côte d'Azur. backcountry on the Train des Merveilles, or back in time from Nice to Digne-les-Bains aboard the narrow-gauge Train des Pins. The Luberon in Provence is renowned for its flush of hilltop villages. Foudy-Bonnieu, Chateau-Capt Lacoste, and the scenic hike from lavender-stitched Abbaye de Senon to Eagle Nest Gorges are undeniably gorgeous. Yet, moving west, it is the less fabled Lot, where the tourist horde suddenly dissipates and the natural grandeur and majesty of medieval villages take rightful center stage, strategically perched atop vertical crags and outcrops. Cliffhanger Rocamadour, an ancient stop on the epic pilgrimage route from Rome to Santiago de Compostela in Spain, has the Epicurean bonus of producing its own eponymous cheese. It's crafted on goat farms such as La Borie d'Imbert, which opens its doors to fromage, curious and goat-loving kids, paired with tree trampolining at Sauté Mouton, and wild swimming from pebble beaches along the frisky Lot and Dordogne rivers for an assured, no-holds-barred family adventure. Journeys are measured in hours, not miles, on Corsica, nicknamed Ile de Beauté for good reason. Golden beaches, turquoise coves, and fire-red rocks color road trips here, punctuated with unhurried stops at time-forgotten hilltop villages and ancient churches, prehistoric relics, wineries, and an overdose of foodie temptations. With the exception of nose-to-tail August, when French holidaymakers also hit Corsica for their traditional summer break in the sun, there is no lovelier place to take your foot off the pedal and cruise through natural landscapes so beautiful you could weep. Narrow, serpentine coastal roads and tortuously steep mountain roads infuse journeys with a heart-pounding dash of trepidation, and there's bags of outdoor action, hiking, biking, sea kayaking to let off steam. Bookworms take note, Corsican beaches, looking at you Bonifacio, uninhabited Lavezzi Islands and Porto Vecchio are sublime. Planning tip: add Corsican polyphony to your playlist to enjoy on the road. I Muvrini, Cantu u Popolo Corsu, and Voce di Corsica are classic artists. You linger in Lorraine, the industrial underdog in northeastern France, with ample contemporary allure. History buffs naturally gravitate to Verdun's WWI battlefields and the well-marked Remembrance Circuit, a 25-kilometer driving and cycling route along the Somme River, where one of the World War I's bloodiest battles was fought in 1916. But there's so much more to enthrall and thrill. See the striking Centre Pompidou in Metz and Nancy's wondrous Art Nouveau architecture and neoclassical Central Square, best soaked up over alfresco coffee or an early evening apero. Take an after-dark guided tour of the straight-outta sci-fi movie Parc du Haut Fourneau, U4, Ironworks in Ucanje, and experience bucolic green escapes in the gloriously people-empty Hautes Vosges Mountains. Embrace the quiet and difference. From the city to the sea, the mountains to the valleys, France has it all. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. If you loved this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Vistas Trove for more adventures. Your passport to discover breathtaking destinations awaits. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious. Happy travels.